everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you this morning. Good to see you. Everybody's looking pretty. My goodness. Drinking that water, I see it on your skin. I see it. You know you could see it? Yes. Yes, you can see it. Good to see you this morning. Some people are having rain. We expect to have some rain today. Had it all day yesterday. But it's good for the plants and good for the weeds. So after the rain, we go pull the weeds. So yes, good to see you this morning. We have Sual joining us this morning. Welcome, Sual. She's Jenelyn's daughter. She's Jenelyn's favorite daughter. Why would I say such a thing? That's the only one. Before you think she's showing favorites. So let me clear it up. That's our only daughter. Okay. Welcome, Sual. Welcome, everybody, to Let's Talk this morning. This morning, I want us, and throughout today, and hopefully this week, you will see the thread going through. Take time out to laugh and smile today. Take time out to laugh. Laugh from the belly up. Not this isn't laughter. Laugh where you want to roll all over the floor. Find something that's funny that's going to make you just act silly and throw up your hand and let loose. So take time to laugh and smile today. So I know you bought your smiles today. I saw them already. Good to see your smiles that you brought with you this morning. Good morning, Demi. Because your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. It's your decision what you want to grow in your garden, in your mind. Now, what's in the news coming in from the Bahamas? What happened there in the Bahamas on Friday, Bahamians? Tell us.
Plane crash.
Plane crash on Long Island.
That's a scuttlebutt. Okay. Anything else? You had a holiday on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Holiday.
Monday.
Okay. Friday was Labor Day in the Bahamas. Labor Day. Why are you celebrating Labor Day? One Bahamian. What is that, Miss Curtis?
Those who wake.
Those who wake should rest.
Yes.
It was named after whom? Labor Day. Okay, so Randall Fox, he was an activist, a civil rights leader there in the Bahamas. And in 1961, he had that passed that Labor Day should be established for all working people, all working people. So yeah, all the working people should have been off on Friday. What else happened in the Bahamas on Monday?
Monday.
It was what?
Monday.
What's that?
That's something to do with after Easter. I don't remember.
Who's talking? I hope you're not enjoying these holidays and don't know why. Your dad was so happy it was holiday time from work. But hey, Andrea, Oh,
I
I'm
still had
off
to work.
today. With
I
Monday.
still had to
Well,
work.
It's
yeah,
somebody
you still had to work, yeah. What is it, Miss Curtis?
it was supposed to rain, you couldn't do nothing.
You couldn't do anything because of the rain.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay. So those who are waking at the rest. Well, with Monday is 50 days after Easter. With Monday is celebrated 50 days after Easter. And it is in reference to Pentecost. We all know the story of Pentecost, when the Holy Spirit came down on the disciples and then they spoke in various languages. Well, that is what Whit Monday has to do about it. So whenever Easter comes, 50 days after that will be Whit Sunday, which it was referred to, and the 51st day after the Sunday would be Whit Monday. So that is one way you can figure out next year before looking at Google to see when you'll have another holiday. It's supposed to have been a holiday here in the US. I'm not quite sure. Kyle, were you off? I forgot to ask. He's never off.
I was.
You were? Okay. See, I stopped working, so I've lost track. Every day is a holiday for me now. All right. So, okay, yes. So in the US, in United Kingdom, and in Canada, Whit Monday is celebrated. Is that celebrated in Jamaica?
No,
You don't have Whit Monday celebration in Jamaica?
no.
Okay, you're about the holidays we don't have, so don't get jealous, okay? You're about the holidays. Good to see you, Dr. Harrison, this morning. Welcome to Let's Talk. Good to see you. And Whit Monday also is the inauguration or the birth, celebrates the birth or inauguration of the Christian church. So that's scuttlebutt. Now, let's see if you can answer these. Listen to this. A cowboy rides into town on Friday. He stays for 3 days and leaves on Friday. How did he do it? Anybody?
Right into town.
A cowboy rides into town on Friday, stays for 3 days, and leaves on Friday. How did he do it?
You never leave.
Anybody else? Take a stab at it.
His horse's name is Friday.
His horse's name is Friday.
That's a good one.
All right, what about this one? What kind of coat is always wet when you put it on?
Waistcoat.
What's that?
A waistcoat. A second waistcoat.
That's always wet when you put it on. Anybody want to try that one? Dammy, what you saying? A coat of paint. A coat of paint. It is Laughter Day. Good to hear it, Maureen. That's what you call laughter. That's right. That's what our life quote is. If there are 3 apples and you take away 2, how many do you have?
1.
2.
2. The 2 you took.
Take away one.
One more. A taxi driver is going the wrong way down a one-way street. He passes 4 police officers, yet none of them stop him. Why?
Because he was going
What is that, Miss Curtis? What's that?
Because he was going on the
Sleeping police.
They were sleeping police.
Going on the right way.
What's that you're saying, Andrea?
He's going on the right road.
right way.
Wait, let me hear Andrea's answer. What's that?
He was going the right way. It's a one
I
way.
said he was going, no. I said he was going the wrong way and he passed 4 police officers. Why didn't they stop that taxi driver?
They were all Because it was a sleeping policemen. sleeping
Okay,
police.
wait, don't talk together. Let me hear Edith's answer.
They're all sleeping policemen.
Okay, that's a good answer. They were sleeping policemen. Anybody else?
He was
No,
an officer too.
no, he's a taxi driver. Anybody?
They were always going the wrong way.
No, he passed it. The taxi driver was on foot. All right, that's your laughter to begin your day of laughter. There your laughter to begin the day of laughter. Good.
Good one.
Now, today is National Best Friends Day. National Best Friend Day. What do you look for? One thing you look for in a best friend. Why you chose that person to be your best friend? Anybody? Just one characteristic. There are many, but what's one? You know a best friend?
You could tell them things, and they wouldn't talk it.
Confidential. Okay, anybody else? One?
To
Just one.
laugh,
What's that?
laughter,
Okay, your best friend has to have a sense of humor. One other person.
honesty.
Honesty, yes, they have to be honest, not a crooked best friend. Can't trust them. The
You
word
can
don't
rely
mean-
on them at all times.
What is that out there?
You can rely on them at all times.
Okay, reliable. There's some characteristics then of a best friend. You know, we live in a technological world and we are so busy with these phones that people don't hardly talk again. I hope today you find some time to talk to your best friend. Don't text. Don't send any card, any greeting. Call. Let's go back to call the old-fashioned way. Get on the phone. How you doing, girl? What you doing? What you cooking? Okay, let's do that. Today is National Best Friends Day. Don't send a card, no letter. Talk. Not talk by WhatsApp, not talk by email. Let them hear your voice, okay? It's National Best Friends Day. So if you have a best friend, let them hear your voice today. Okay, our vocabulary, askew. Askew is an adjective. It means not in a straight or level position. Her hat was slightly askew. When we put books on the shelves, they could be askew. They're not at an angle. So askew, that's our new vocabulary word for today. And we will segue now to tips and tricks. What tips and tricks? These are things you may be practicing, but just a reminder. When you go to the grocery store, don't just take the things out of your buggy and put them for the cashier. The suggested and best way is place the items in order in which you want them to be packed in your bag.
Yes.
Why is that a sensible thing to do? What have you found out?
When they pack your bag, they just put just as the grocery come, they put them in the
That's
bag.
right.
They don't organize.
That's many of them don't. They'll put a tin of soup on top of your banana.
They mix
Have
everything.
them line up like that, you know?
They
And
mix
squash
everything.
your strawberries or something like that. So when you're taking your stuff out of your buggy, out of your trolley, put them in the order in which you wish them to be packed away in the bag. And then the other tip is never shop on Sunday afternoons. Why?
That's my Sabbath.
Okay.
The price go up.
Any other reason?
The price go up.
I think they're always up for me. I know, but where you live. Any other reason? Huh?
Everybody
You know,
back.
most, it said most people are shopping then for various reasons, shopping maybe for Sunday dinner. And most of the games, these football games, basketball games happen on a Sunday evening. So people would go in to purchase stuff for their games and their parties. Parents go in to purchase lunch for their children for the week. So because it'd be so crowded on a Sunday, it's suggested don't go to shop then. The food stores are very crowded. And the last thing is when you are shopping for perishable goods, your vegetables, don't just take the item from the front. Why?
Because they was there a
Put
long
the
time.
old items in front.
Yes. When they are restocking, they
Mhm.
put the newer stuff, the fresher stuff to the back.
Right.
So if you stop, I hope you have been stopping when you buying packaged vegetables to read the date. You'll have the longer date of expiration. So you have to look at the back because when they're stocking, they'll push all the ones they want to get rid of at the front. So that's a good tip to remember when you're shopping. That's why I don't go on Sunday where everybody brushing against. You have time to stop and check the expiration date. So there's some tips and tricks. Now, I hope you've been getting your exercise in. So let's do our reporting.
Andrea,
Andrea, way to go.
Sharon,
Good job, Sharon.
Norma.
Yay, Norma.
Ivan,
Yay, Ivis. Blanche, anybody else? All right, make sure you're Demi. All right, look at Demi go. Way to go.
Jenny
Janelyn, yay. Anybody else? Okay, remember this is a part of your health to try to get in a minimum of 30 minutes a day exercise. It's all about taking care of you, okay? This is trying to help you. And when we help each other as a community, when you think about having to report, you go and do something and it's all about you. It's growing you. All right, Kyle, we're ready for our tech tip.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle Spence. I'll be bringing your tech tip for today. Today's tech tip is a simple one, but I think it also can be a pretty effective one, a fun one, I should say. So back in the day when we originally had applications and new phones and smartphones, they introduced emojis. Back then, we used to call them emoticons. But these emoticons, now emojis, used to come in a standard color. Usually the color was white. Sometimes the color is yellow. But as we progress as a society, as we try to be more diverse and more inclusive, they have now allowed for different emojis to match your skin tone. So if you're a white person, you have a white emoji. If you're a black person, you have a black emoji. If you would consider yourself quote unquote fair skin, you might even have a fair skin emoji. And they have incorporated these different color emojis into our actual keyboards so that when you're texting and typing, you can now respond with uh, the appropriate shade of yourself. And what I wanted to do was actually show you how to do that. Reason I'm doing this, actually, it was inspired by my mom. My mom sends me thumbs up. She always sends me this white thumbs up. And I felt like this does not accurately reflect who my mom is. And so I told her immediately, I have a tech tip for today. So that is going to be my tech tip because I don't want to send me no more white hands we have black hands. Let us use said hands. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And as you can see, I'm in my mom's WhatsApp messaging. Now, I told you the other day that, of course, you can react to your messages. I hope you're doing that. That's a press and hold, and then you have these options. These default options, of course, are the yellow ones. This was the standard back in the day. It still remains the standard now. But if you are wanting to actually just simply respond to something, if I told my mom I'm on my way, you can go to, of course, your little smiley face button on your keyboard. And in tapping that, you have many options to go through, right? You can go through all of these different options up here, or down here rather. But when you get to the section that involves people, or if you get to the section that involves fingers, you are allowed to change those to different colors. How do I know that? Well, if you notice, some have a little arrow down at the bottom right of each of those. When you see that little black arrow to the bottom right of each of them, that means you have multiple options to choose from that. So how do I select it? Let's say I want to select this one. It's simply a press and hold. And look at that, the rainbow, all of the different colors, red and yellow, black and white. You have now options to choose from instead of selecting the default white or quote unquote yellow emoji. All you have to do is press and hold. And when you find the one you want, simply tap it. So if I tap this one to represent me, I can send that. And now my mom gets a black artist. Let's go to the thumbs up, for example. I went to thumbs up. Let's see, where is that? Here. I can press and hold, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options to choose from. So don't send me a yellow hand. You're not yellow. Don't send me this white hand. You ain't white. But if you want to choose one of these other options to appropriately reflect your skin tone, you can just select caramel, beautiful dark chocolate. You can do whatever you want. You can send it, and voila. All right. So that is what I wanted to show you all. Here is an option to show you how you can send. Now, here's the good thing. Once you use it often enough, your phone is intuitive enough to identify that you're probably going to select this color again. So my recently used, look at my mom, finally sending me a black thumbs up, glory to God. Now that you can go to recently used, you will see the options that you frequently use here. And you see that I use the black thumbs up, I use the black artist, I use the black clapping of hands, the black waving of hands, black pointing up. These are options for you to appropriately choose your respective skin tone. And I think that's a beautiful thing that they've incorporated. And I would like for you all to try as well. So that is my simple tech tip for today. I hope that you try it out. Again, as I always say, do not be afraid of your phone. You won't get lost. You won't break it. I promise you, you can get back to home. And if you can't, just call me and we'll go through it together. I'll be glad to help. Are there any questions with that before we do a quick recap? All right, so if there are no questions, I'm going to ask you a question then. What did we just learn? Who can help me out with that?
How to change the color of an emoji.
how to change the colors of an emoji. All right. And how do we do it? Now, Miss Ivy, if you're able to talk, you can talk because I want somebody to walk through how do we do it.
What I remember is you go to the
Smiley.
particular emoji and then you'll see arrows
Yes.
and you hold it and other colors of that particular emoji would come up and you choose which one you want to send. It should be now according to your color.
That's right. That is right. Awesome. 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 I hope that you all try it. Please try it, incorporate it. They didn't make these options just to not be used. It's like Band-Aids. If you believe it or not, the Band-Aids that we use were specifically for white people. So that's why it's not matching the color of our skin. That's why when they put it on, it's supposed to blend in. So these are ways to be inclusive. So I would love for you all to try it out and use it going forward, Mom specifically. But thank you everyone for your participation, your attentiveness, and we will now segue to the next part of the show.
That's a good one, Kyle. See, I've started using it. Yeah, that's a good one. You like that, Demi? Started using it? I know. Okay, now let's get on to our health quiz. 10 health questions. 10
all multiple
easy,
choice.
easy,
And
cheesy peasy.
he'll give you 3 minutes.
That's a long time. These are so easy.
He'll give you 2.5 minutes.
That's fair.
And be sure to hit the submit button at the bottom. Good luck. right, 20 more seconds. All right, we are going to wrap it up now. Be sure to hit the submit button at the very bottom once you answered all the questions. If you've not completed it, we'll work on that together at a later time. And we are now going to share the results.
Okay, let's see what answers you came up with. Question number 1. From which part of a plant does a fruit typically develop? And that is the flower, the flower. Which part of celery do we often eat? And that is the stem, the stem. Question number 3. Williams and Conference are kinds of which type of fruit? And the answer to that is pears, pears. Question number 4. This fruit is often grown in many Asian countries, and it is considered one of the stinkiest fruits in the world. And the answer to that is the durian fruit, stinky fruit. Question number 5. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and cabbage belong to which type of vegetables? And that's the cruciferous vegetables. The cruciferous vegetables are those belonging to the cabbage family. They belong to the cabbage family. And it says that the 4 leaves make the cross. Which vegetable became the first one to be grown in space in 1995 by NASA? And that is the potato, the potato. Question number 7. Which of the following fruits is not a part of the rose family? And that is avocados, avocados. Question number 8. Carrots are particularly high in which important vitamin? And that is vitamin A, vitamin A. Question number 9. Where do pineapples originally come from? And the answer to that is South America, South America. And the last question, what are raisins? What are raisins? Raisins are dried grapes. Raisins are dried grapes. 10 out of 10, anybody? 9, 8.
We got Omidata and Althea, Suao, Miss Cat.
All right. Demi. Demi, that's quite all right. That means you learn something. Whenever you get something wrong, you learn something new from it. You learn that is not the answer, okay? Good. If you got all right, that means you are reinforcing what you learned. So wherever you turn, you learn something new. So very good. Now, last week's challenge was to walk without your phone. Anybody reporting on what they saw, if you did it? Andrea, you have to unmute so I can hear you. Yeah.
When I went rock looking for stones, I saw all kinds of creepy crawlies and beautiful, like I said, little flowers. There's a lot of little flowers out there I didn't even know exist. When you look down, you know, when you walk, you're looking up. But when you look down, you see a lot of different stuff, all kind of bugs. And well, it was raining, so I guess they came out. So I was a little timid. So but I saw some unusual bugs and flowers.
Good. Anybody else took that challenge on? Nobody else? Who's that, Sual? Your mom?
Mom, yes.
Okay, tell us about your challenge, what you saw.
I think we went Sunday evening. We were looking at the clouds. And what else we saw, Sue? And the trees, and you know, just observing the form of the clouds and enjoying that.
Good, good. All right. Now this week's challenge, I hope you do these challenges, you know, I hope you do the challenges. Take time to laugh. Take time to laugh. There's enough stress, anxiety, seriousness in this world. Take time to laugh. Look up and see what laughter will do for your endorphins. It will really make a difference in your mental outlook, physically. Take time, not smiling, laugh from the belly up. Take time to laugh. That's our challenge. See if you could find something to laugh about every day, because it's a sad world out there. If you worry about the sadness, you'll go around every day crying. So take time to laugh. Now our self-care this week, you have not been doing this self-care. You don't like to bake, was to make a bread. Okay, no, that's next. That's the one. Let's show us the video of the bread. All right, now the first bread, mine got burnt. That was a carrot bread. I was busy, too many irons in the fire and didn't realize. Okay, so I took a picture of it anyhow. It was burnt on the top, but soft inside. That was a carrot bread. I got that recipe and I said, let me see how a carrot bread would taste, because I know about carrot cakes. I didn't taste the carrot. I didn't taste the carrot. And the other one I did was a zucchini bread. This was a new recipe for me. I've done zucchini bread for years, and I had stopped doing it because of the amount of oil I'm very conscious of that I make zucchini bread with. So when I saw this recipe that definitely didn't have that oil in it, I tried it, and this is a good, very good breakfast bread. If you are low on sugar, I like that. The carrot bread, not so, no. I didn't taste the carrot. Okay, who's that in the middle?
That's me.
All right.
Looks like me, yeah. Donuts.
Some donuts made from what?
From flour with yeast, from flour with baking powder and baking soda and egg and stuff.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
the topping?
Or the topping is chocolate and glaze.
Okay. All right, and you did something else too.
I did the one to the bottom. The red one is red velvet cake. That's made from flour also with baking powder, baking soda, eggs, milk, and butter. Yeah. And I did an icing on the top, and I sprinkled some of the cake on the top of the icing.
Okay. All right. Thank you for trying. Okay, now whose is that?
Edith.
All right, Edith, tell them what you made.
I made oats banana bread.
Hey,
Very good.
Ah, I told you if you wanted my recipe, Edith sent and asked me for it, and she tried it. Now that's your go-to, right, Edith?
Yes, and I liked it.
Yes, I'm so happy you tried it. It's good.
Made me use some of my things in the kitchen. Never used the.
So, so good, very good, good, very good. So that's our new breads. Hopefully everyone will try the self-care this week, is to make something from watermelon. We know this is watermelon time. Make something from watermelon. Take that picture and send it to me. Something from watermelon. Don't just slice the watermelon and send me the picture now. Make something from watermelon. All right, not just a sliced watermelon and send it. Something from watermelon. Now, we know we had that challenge, 3 weeks challenge of your garden, and the Dennises, where they live, they still had snow. So now their garden is on the way, and I want to share with you the pictures that Althea sent of what their garden looks like now.
That's pretty.
really.
That's good. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so that's what their garden looks like now. Anybody else started a garden after the fact? No? Oh, well, send a picture to me, Ivy. I'll show it. Send a picture, show. How is your garden going, the rest of you? Still going beautiful? My roses are getting ready for a second bloom for the summer. All of you garden keeping up?
Mine's keeping up. Mine's this is going well. We had some rain, so that's even better for them.
Uh-huh. All right, good. Now our project this week was to make something from stones, rocks, pebbles. Let's see what you came up with. Good morning, Let's Talk, ladies. Our project this week was to use stones, pebbles, or rocks, or a combination of the 3 or 2, and create something. So I took an old vase that I had and I covered it with these beautiful pebbles. And over here, this was a candy jar that I covered, and now I have created 2 flower pots or vases that I will be using on my patio. The rocks really will help with the decor being outside, and they will last a long time out there. I think they came out beautiful. 2 beautiful flower pots that were made or embellished with stones.
Good afternoon, Let's Talk. Our project this week is to make something out of stones or pebbles. Well, I made a picture frame out of some rock stones. Nice. It's just a temporary picture. I'll take a picture and put it in that. And then I made 2 candle holders. 2 candle holders. Very nice. I will make a second one, so I'll have 3 to go in the center of my table. I made 2 candle holders on a picture frame. It's my project. Hope you like it. Bye.
Good day, ladies. My home decor was made with pebbles of different sizes.
I glued them to a plastic surface. Then I used grout to bind them. When this was dried, I painted the whole thing with blue acrylic paint. Then I either repainted the stones with different colors, or I scratched off some of them, leaving them with the natural stone color. This home decor will be placed on my entrance table. It will be placed flat on the entrance table.
Good morning, ladies. My project for this week, my stones. I've decided to use my stones and do some positive words. You rock, be kind, don't give up, be the change, have hope, you can do it. Using my stones, positive words.
Hi, Let's Talk family. This week's project of using pebbles or stone, we gathered some of our pebbles from our church yard. We found a heart-shaped design, and I added cork board to the surface. On top of that surface, we glued our pebbles and stone. Our finished project is a trivet that you can put hot things on when you are done cooking.
Good job. Good job. What I love with these projects, as I tell you, I look eagerly to see, you see the way our minds work. Everyone goes in a unique, different, yet beautiful, creative. Make some money. Go make some money. Still waiting to hear about you. I'm not a good salesperson. Don't follow me with that. Don't follow me with that. You wouldn't make any money. But some of you, you could sell ice to an Eskimo, go make some money. Okay? Especially when you get the stones free, like Andrea and Omi, Dada, and Althea, they just go pick up stones. That's 100% profit. I had to buy mine. Good job, ladies. Good job. That we're going to go on to what this week's project is. We will come back to this while he's getting the music down a little. This week's project is an easy one. It's summertime, and most of us, if not all of us, have a tank top, right? You know, the little sleeveless things you wear either out or around the yard or wherever. Decorate a tank top. Decorate a tank top. All right, that's an easy this week's project. So I should have 12 of us sending in projects as on or before Monday. Put on your tank top, put your decorate, and send me that video. Okay, now while Kyle is fixing that, let's look at Proverbs 17 verse 22, keeping with the thread of laughter. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. And one version says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Cheerful. You know, God has made us in such a way that joy and humor are meant to be parts of our lives. Sometimes we tend to forget that, because we become so overwhelmed with life and all its problems, we forget that we are supposed to have joy and humor as a part of our lives. So to be cheerful, to be happy, to be full of cheer and joyful and laughter and smile, it doesn't mean every day for 24 hours a day you're going around laughing. No, life isn't like that. But sometimes we have to find time amidst the stress of life to laugh. And this cheerful heart or cheerful mind is going to be reflected on our faces. People would know by our attitude whether we are cheerful. You could say, I'm happy, but your face didn't get the message. Our faces should tell people how you're feeling inside. We tend to let them know when you're angry, when we are sad, when we're disturbed. Our faces, the wrinkles in our forehead, the tautness in our jaws. So if we have a cheerful heart, our faces would reflect it. And the text says it's good medicine. And we all take some kind of medicine, whether it's herbal medicine, whether it's traditional or prescribed. It's something, medicine is something that treats us to alleviate the symptoms of the disease that we have. And so being happy, a good positive spirit is good for our minds. Physically, it's good for our bodies. We feel better. We feel more energized. We feel more uplifted. Well, how are we going to get this cheerful heart? How are we going to get this cheerful spirit? Is only when we continue to stay in the word, meditate on what God has instructed for us to do, claim his promises, give praises for what he has done for us. Look back on your life. What has God done for you that you could give him thanks for? And we must not forget this cheerful heart. Associate with positive people. Negative people, they will cause your spirit to be crushed. Negative people will cause your bones to feel dried up. Run from them. People who are always complaining. I don't think you have met them. Oh my goodness, I have met them. Or every time you see them, they have nothing to be thankful for. Always complaining. If you want a crushed spirit, you stay around them. They leave you feeling sick when you went in healthy. Run from them. They're not good company. So I encourage you to claim that promise of getting vigor, vim, vitality is good for our high blood pressure. When we have a cheerful heart, we will be more energized, because our attitude affects our outlook on life and even our health. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bone. Now, Kyle, are you ready for us?
Almost. Give me just a second.
Okay, that's second, because we normally close with our mantra. Remember, your mind is a what? Garden. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the
Seeds.
Seeds. You can grow
Flowers.
Or you can grow
Weeds.
So that's your choice. Which one you want to be grumpy all day, or you want to smile, bring good health for yourself, and it's infectious, it's infectious. Merry heart, infectious. If you're around people and they can't laugh and be happy and always have a sad story and a sad face, they wouldn't be my best friends, at least. No, ma'am. Okay, closing song. He will carry you through.
There is no problem too big God cannot solve it. There is no mountain too tall He cannot move it. There is no storm too dark God cannot calm it. There is no sorrow too deep He cannot soothe it. Christ and he will carry you.
Get your endorphins working and take time to smile and laugh today. Thank you, Sual. Thank you, Dr. Harrison. Thank you all for joining us this morning. If this program has been a blessing to you, please share on our YouTube channels, write a positive comment, and of course, invite a guest. Have a blessed and safe day. God bless. Bye.